Are you straightening your ears still?
Yeah, fuck off.
Are you never going to be satisfied that they're not straight enough for you, or what?
It's not that they're not straight enough. I don't care about that. I want them to stick up a little bit. I want them to be like, look at me.
I'm ears.
Yeah, man.
Unreal.
I think it looks good.
It looks
What
all
do you
right.
think? How's that?
That's good.
No.
No, you just
No.
fucked them completely. For those who are listening,
Okay.
Bubs is wearing a onesie that
Yes, I
now
am.
everyone in his family possess because they're a bunch of furries.
We are not fur. Oh, fuck you.
It's just
I'm not a
no,
furry.
they're not furries.
Have you seen Pottersville? That movie
No,
on Netflix? Oh my
no.
god, when you get a chance, watch that movie.
It's not based on our area, is it? We're
Actually, it is based on an upstate New York town. I don't know how much it has to do with that actual town, but it's really interesting, and it's all about Sasquatch and this guy who owns so it's all about this one dude who lives in this town, Pottersville. He owns the local grocery store or shop, whatever you want to call it.
right.
And he's trying to get more attention to the town. And accidentally he goes out and he's dressed up like a Yeti, like Sasquatch.
Okay.
And now everybody's like, oh, there's a Sasquatch. And now everybody's coming into the town and they're selling Sasquatch gear and all sorts of stuff. Yeah.
Interesting.
Very cool. Yeah. And his wife's a furry. Ron Perlman's a furry.
No shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like how that
funny
went.
movie.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry about the furry talk.
Yeah, no.
Anyways,
Furries are people too. It's fine. I mean,
yeah,
I have
no,
nothing wrong with a
absolutely.
furry.
Whatever.
The only thing that I'm concerned about with furries is how hot they get in there and how gross it must be inside of a costume.
Yeah, whenever you see like the head come off of the furry,
yeah,
it's like dude under there is sweating.
Yeah, and there's probably going to be an odor emanating from around the collar because at that point it's all sealed in. So it's like taking off a fucking space helmet to stank. There isn't even any of that oxygen seal, but there is because they've had it on so long. They're like, they have to go into a chamber like Darth Vader, and it takes it off for them. I don't fucking know. So
I know a real life furry.
Do you?
I do.
I don't think I do. That's cool. So Christmas happened, even though it hasn't happened when we're recording this. It's still a few days away. But how was your Christmas?
Pretty amazing. I had a good time. Yeah, we had a lot of shit going on. Ella's first Christmas, so Munch Baby had a great Christmas. We got a big ass tree. We did the whole tons of presents and family. That was the best part. Getting to see all the family.
That's always nice.
It is. The kids. Oh my god, my nieces and nephews. They're nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, heathens. Hilarious little heathens. I'm pretty sure that my youngest nephew is part dog. Yeah.
What
kind of face was that for?
What do you mean part dog?
He barks, growls, does stuff like a dog does.
Yeah, but he's like 4 or 5, right?
No. 6 now?
Yeah, but I mean, he's still young, so.
Yeah. No, but he's part dog.
he didn't act like snot on Christmas vacation and like get the scraps out of the garbage this year, did he?
No, he could have. I don't know. Yeah, he was he's a pretty funny kid though. Eamon. I love that kid. And he tires out Ella quickly. She tries to keep up with him and he's really good with her.
Nice.
So yeah, it's nice to see that she's got some cousins that are not super out of her age range. You know, she'll
Right.
have the different ages of cousins.
And you never know, another cousin at some point. Who knows? Maybe even
I'm pretty sure that can't happen.
Are you do you think you're a one and done kind of couple?
Me and Jess?
Yeah.
Oh no. We're definitely gonna be trying for another child.
Nice. So
eventually
there would eventually be a baby brother or sister then.
Yeah, but not another cousin. Oh, I thought you meant like
Right,
my
no,
sister.
I just
and I was
no.
She can't do that anymore. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I
Those
didn't
guys-
realize that.
yeah.
No, I was saying them first, and then I was leading to the next question.
Yeah,
Is it
no,
were
yeah,
you gonna do a one and done or?
No, I think we definitely want to have a boy too. That'd be
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah,
Little Bubba Jr.
little bubs,
Little Bubs.
little bubs. That'd be cool,
Dude, come on. That'd be funny as hell. Admit it.
especially if he looked exactly like you. That would be even better. Like if he popped out looking just like that, except hairless. That'd be great. I'd fucking dig that.
Yeah.
Man, that shit makes me feel old. People having kids and stuff. But I am old now, but
having kids.
that's crazy.
It's been a fun year, man. Holy shit.
Right?
It has been 1 year now. 5 days from now it'll be 1 year.
Yeah, but let's face it. I bet you $100 you are like just counting down the days until that child can wipe its own ass.
Yeah, and honestly, that's what this next year is all about.
Sure. Yeah, it's start
we've
early
got
potty training and shit.
Yeah,
I was potty trained by like
talking
two
in
and a half,
sentences.
something like that. Like I was a little more advanced on potty training than some kids are, you know. It's doable, dude. Like I remember, you know what's funny is like maybe things did exist when I was that age, but I remember having to be like held like on the edge of the toilet because
Okay.
like I would have been engulfed. You know, I remember having to have help to be put on the toilet, but I do my own thing and you know, they had taught me to wipe. I wasn't great at first. I mean, who is, you know? I used way too much toilet paper is what I mean. It wasn't like I was walking around with a dirty ass. Is that I was so paranoid about having a dirty ass, I would use a shit ton of toilet paper. Like clog the toilet, upset parental.
You were that kid.
Yeah. Like, and like,
I hate that kid.
I don't know about you, but I was taught to go around the hand.
Okay.
I don't do that. Back in the day, as a kid, I would ball it up. And so I would definitely use too much and clog it. Right?
Ball.
Right. But
That's all
now,
they were
as an
putting in
adult,
your hand?
no, see, now as an adult, okay, as an adult, I do a
Yeah,
fold.
as an adult.
I do a fold and just, it goes on the hand. It doesn't go around the hand.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
How did I get here to this point?
I don't know. I'm like, why are we talking about wiping our asses? Oh yeah, because of the kids, you know.
Right.
You said
You're waiting for the day.
Yeah. So
that'll be
I
cool.
remember,
So, yeah.
you know, the potty training thing. I was
There might have been like
Yeah.
a mini potty for me, but I'm sure by the time you were growing up, there was like an actual play school colored.
No, I think I was on
plasticky
the
thing,
regular
or-
toilet, and we have pictures of it too.
I think by around that
And
time, they had definitely had the
I
ones that
am-
you could seat in the center of the seat for kids or something. Do
see-
you remember those? Did you have that?
No. So I remember the picture is of me like basically sitting on the edge of the toilet with
Yeah.
my ass hanging off the front. Well, you know, off into the toilet,
Right.
but my legs hanging off the front,
Exactly.
and they're like
That's exactly
barely
what
touching,
I'm talking
and my
about.
hands are touching the back of the
Yeah.
toilet seat like that.
Keeping you up. I remember
Yeah,
going.
exactly.
I do remember there was at least once where I can remember clearly falling backwards into the toilet and doing like You know, where your legs are kicked up like this and you're like kind of V'd into the hole, you know,
Yeah.
wedged in there. But I definitely remember that happened to me at one point.
Nice. Landed in your own poo.
I don't want to talk about that. I don't know if it was pee or poo. No, of course it would have been. Well, now this is a hard one because I might have sat no, I must have been tall enough to just pee in there.
Poop radio.
Poop radio. Did you notice the theme of what I've been doing with the names of the podcast?
Yeah, of course.
I'm just curious. Anyone else out there? But yeah, great. Your Christmas was great. That's good news, man.
Yeah, it was definitely a good time. Good time. A lot of responsibilities.
Right.
You know? Yeah. I made my babka, my bread that my grandmother gave me a recipe for, and I've been nurturing this lovely bread.
Nice.
Yeah.
So the bread was a great success.
Yes, everybody very much so loved it.
Nice.
It's a big hit every year.
Right. Cool.
Yeah, well, what was yours like?
Oh, it was stupid.
Yeah, well, standard. You know what?
Yeah, you know,
I don't give a fuck.
Got some That's real nice of you. All right. I don't give a fuck either, but if you would like to know, I bought all the gifts for me and her. She made me buy my own gifts, so I did that. Whatever. I got exactly what I wanted. Bunch more hardback, soft paper, trade paperback comics.
Yeah.
Obviously I got these cool things from you.
Yeah, that's
cool,
for me.
Cool stashy.
That one too. And that one and that one.
Oh yeah, these actually you can both see them now. Yeah. So got those. That was cool. Went to dinner, which they call it dinner, right? But it's this is more like after lunch dinner.
Yeah, like 2:00.
Yeah, like it's usually be there at noon, or usually, and I fucking hate it. I'm not a morning person, and I know what you're saying. Noon isn't the morning, but for me, it kind of is usually on most days.
Yeah, usually is
early morning some days. When I'm home and off work, and so you know, we went there, and there were kids there. You know, her brothers got like fucking 4 crotch goblins, so they were running around like crazy. You know, probably beating the shit out of each other.
Crotch goblins.
Yeah. Crotch goblins.
That's awesome.
You know, they just come out, and then there they are. I don't know how it happens. But yeah, so they were probably crazy and great, and then like you know, there was probably I mean not probably, because even though this hasn't happened, this is probably exactly what's going to happen. There was probably some shooting of guns. Always shooting of guns. You know?
Yeah.
Someone's probably going to get a gun or a knife for Christmas. That's usually standard.
I got a knife.
Never mind. I'm not going to say that. What I was thinking. Let's see what else. The food was prime rib. It was good. Usually fine.
Okay. Yeah, nice.
I really, you know, for me and her fucking mom would probably, she'll turn her rings when she wants to get angry at Joshua. She'll turn her rings so the stones are like this and swat me a little bit, which is kind of like our little endearing thing. Like it doesn't upset me at all. Like I try to get her riled up. My lady's mom. I try to get her riled up, man. I'm looking to get fucking swatted at least once with the Joshua. Okay. You know, just because it's kind of our thing. I don't know how to interact with humans properly. Anyways,
that sounds weird as fuck.
Whatever. So I do it at least once or twice. I'll say something off color and fucking you fuck her up in the head. And she and I get into it a little bit and blah blah blah. So that happened. There's probably some shooting of guns. We haven't blown up you know, anything in the last couple of years since they moved. The last year Teresa got a 22, and that was pretty dope.
See, I want something with a little more stopping power. I want something like that's really gonna throw some heat.
Yeah, well, eventually, me too. But you know, I taught her a thing or two. aka embarrassed the shit out of her by just hitting a bunch more targets than her.
AKA embarrassed the shit out of her.
You know, I mean, it felt that way because you know, she was like, "Oh,
yeah,
I got this
like,
new rifle. It's awesome. I'm a really good shot."
yeah, watch me. Look at me.
Yeah,
I'm amazing.
and she was good. I mean, that's the thing. She wasn't bad. She was actually really good. Like I think she had like 7 out of 10. Yeah, you know,
Okay. Yeah,
it's
not
like
bad.
10 in the magazine or whatever.
Yeah, not bad.
So, but her stepfather Larry, man, he's good with fucking. He got it for him. And he's good with guns, and so this thing was set up and primed and ready to fucking rock and roll, dude. Great scope. He's got a nice little area out behind his house set up with a bunch of different style targets and size targets at different distances that he's actually measured out. Because he hunts. Okay.
Yeah.
So I get, she does her thing and slow, good, steady pulls. I get up there and I'm like, ping, and I'm like, wow, yeah, this is definitely zeroed in. This is ready to rock, rip, right? Ping, ping,
Yeah.
ping, ping, ping. Like getting a couple of fucking multiple shots off,
and there's like no recoil.
Oh god, there's nothing.
It's a 22.
And it's a beautiful new 22 as well. And I got like, I think it was 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10, something like that. It was pretty much all of them. And it was just like, it was like back to her, and I've not touched the rifle since. I think she was just like,
you guys like cleaning it, and
yeah, she takes care of it. She got like 2 boxes of 22 bullets like this for it too.
Oh yeah,
but yeah, and she actually does, and Larry asked her to bring it up to him. He'll take care of it. He's got all that stuff for it. He's got the cleaning kits and the rods, and all that shit. Because the man has, I
that was one of my favorite
guns.
things to watch when my grandfather would do that.
Oh, what's that? Yeah, cleaning guns.
Yeah, he had this muzzle loader.
The smell of it.
Story. Oh yeah, I love that smell. But he had this muzzle loader, so black powder, right?
Right.
Very messy. So funny story. He's got us. It was just me and him. We were out in this field, and we were firing. Maybe it was a 22, something for like my height and weight.
Right.
I was younger. I was probably like 8 or 9. And he had the muzzle loader there too. But so he used to collect these bottles and cans for the Little League to send them to like a trip after the end of the season. They do this big thing. And so he had all these bottles in the back of his truck. I was like, okay, so we're going to take a shot with the muzzle loader. And he shows me how to like line up and everything with this big ass gun and propping it up on the truck.
Right.
So it's on the back of the truck, and he's taking his shot. And when he takes his shot, what he didn't account for is how much flash comes off of the end of the barrel with a muzzle loader like that, big black powder motherfucker like that.
Yeah.
It's like boom, big old explosion at the end of the gun, basically, So those big ass plastic bags filled, dude, I'm talking like thousands of crushed cans.
Okay.
And like thousands of bottles in the back of this truck to the wind, brother. It all just went poof.
Just fucking evaporated.
It didn't evaporate, no, but the bag did. The bag opened up and everything went boom.
Right.
And there's my grandmother going, shit. Up all these fucking bottles and cans. Oh, it was funny as hell.
Yeah, see, and that's funny because we both had experiences growing up using guns, because that's kind of the area we live in, where you're taught to respect the weapon,
Yeah, absolutely.
And so that's the thing that I guess Teresa didn't realize, even though I'm sure I told her the story countless times, is part of the reason why I'm a pretty good dead shot, especially with a lower caliber like a 22 or a 9mm. When I was a kid, my dad had a 22 rifle, bolt action, iron sights. that is what I learned on, you know. But you know, so and I was shooting across a long pond in a target, and like he'd let me rip through 50, 100 fucking, because back then the fucking ammo for 22s was goddamn nothing. And also at the time, because he would be shooting his 22, he had recently gotten this 22, and they're illegal now in New York. I don't know if he still has it, but it would all break down and go into the butt stock about this big. Basically, in the butt stock, you had the receiver end part, you had the barrel, and the barrel screwed in, and da 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 da. It was very, very cool. But he'd be shooting that semi-auto, and I'd be shooting the bolt action. We'd go out and have, you know, shooting days. It was cool because fucking ammo cost absolutely fucking nothing then. But your story just led me to a story where I'd been hounding my dad for some time to let me shoot. That we were like walking in the backwoods on River Road, and we would go down there. There was a place you could shoot.
Yeah.
So we were wandering around there for some reason, and he had like a 30. I couldn't tell you now if it was a 30-30 or a 30-06. And I really, really wanted to shoot it. And I was somewhere between the ages of 8 and 10. Whichever one it was the one that is very powerful. I don't know if I cried, whined, complained. I know I must have acted like an ass because finally he's like, sure, okay. Now this gun is huge compared to what I'd been shooting. And I was like, I couldn't even hold it right. And he was like, all right, take a shot. And I shot that fucking gun. And the gun went that way. I went that way. And this whole area was like this color and black and blue, but with green in it. It was one of those types of bruises, if anyone has ever had any. And for the people not watching, it like my whole entire shoulder. And it was like months that it was that bruised. And slowly getting better, you know, where that green then turns to that yellow jaundicey kind of style with all the purple and blue matting and bubbling. And it knocked me on my fucking ass. And I burst out crying. And that's like, this is the way my dad was. He's like, that'll teach you, basically, which is fucked up. But it was also, this is the same man that to teach me fire was bad one time. Took a bottle of lighter fluid, doused it on his arm, and lit it on fire. So, you know, do with that what you will, you know?
You know, my dad used to do weird shit with fire, too.
You know, and that's the thing, man. You know, like most guys, the stereotype is that we do like fire. Fire is great, but like, I think that era of people, like your dad's a bit younger than my dad, but
yeah,
like they lived different lives.
Yeah.
You know, people would look back and say probably our teenage years were fucked up, but they were probably doing way crazier shit than we ever thought of doing.
Yeah. Oh, I'm positive of it.
I am too.
I grew up in the wrong era. That's what I think. I think I would have been dope as fuck back when my parents were in school. But because of when I grew up with all these other lame ass bitches, I just got the shit end of the stick.
Right. I don't know, man. Like, yeah, I mean, my dad tells this fucking story where he was drinking whiskey and driving his VW van or Ford van, or I don't fucking know, some sort of bus, VW bus, van, whatever.
Yep.
And he fucking tucked and rolled it into the Hudson River. And like literally rolled it down the hill, ended up, what did he say? It might have been no, it was passenger door up, I think. And he swears he had like the open bottle of whiskey between his legs, or Jim, whatever the fuck it was. I don't know. He swears. He's like, and I didn't spill a drop. And that's the type of era that my father grew up in. Because what happened is like the local constable cop at that time or whatever came by and he's like, let me get you home, and fucking like nothing happened to him. He's
I know adamant. Who that would have been.
Yeah. I think so too. Because he ended up being a sheriff and living around me, I think. If I'm thinking not do nah, I don't want to say names on this one.
No. Okay, fair enough. Yeah,
but I think we're thinking the similar same. But anyways, I mean, that was the era. But anyways, back to the real topic was, so that was my Christmas. They were shooting, blah, 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 blah. And of course, again, we're recording this before Christmas. So this is a guesstimation. We made this all up, but it's probably 100% accurate, and it's the best we could do. But it is the New Year's special. So it's more like you were saying at the end of the last, the last special. This is more about second chances. We'll just bullshit and like when it comes to second chances and stuff, like for instance, I think a good place to start off, and correct me if I'm wrong, we could start somewhere else, but because it's New Year's, we can deviate a bit from the norm, right? What do you have any specific, like resolutions for this coming year?
I do. I'm going to actually open up and start my own woodworking shop at my house.
Okay. Yeah, what are you going to be specializing in your head right now? Because I know it's probably a bit out thinking about it, but like, what do you want to do with it?
Well, so for right now, I'm a beginner woodworker. I love it. I think it's really interesting. There's a lot of cool things that I know I can do. There's a lot of different techniques that I'm interested in. I do a lot of hand carving and basically hand tools, no power tools. But what I want to do is get a bunch of power tools and put them in my current garage, workshop.
Right.
So I want to get a nice planer. I want to get some other things just to make things a little faster, easier for me to work with the wood. Because with the hand tools, it just takes forever to do everything. So I'm just going to start with some basic projects, things that other woodworkers sell quickly, things that you can turn out quick and sell quick. See what kind of money I can make off of it.
Sure.
See if I'm turning any kind of profit.
Right.
And what I'd eventually like to be doing is like bigger projects. Because I have seen some guys who basically do a few projects a month, and they're just kind of leapfrogging them in different stages. Because like sometimes you'll have to pour epoxy, and then you have to let that cure. And while you're waiting for that to do something, you're working on another thing, and this, that, and the other thing. So, eventually I'd like to be doing, maybe tables, desks, bar tops, arcade cabinets is an idea that I really think could be cool. As far as like doing a really cool rustic arcade cabinet, Galaga. But what I really want to get eventually is an actual CNC machine that has the router bits made for it. And then I can do like Galaga fully carved out from the original artwork on the side of a nice wooden slab.
Hell yeah.
Or do like a really cool wooden slab epoxy with like sparkly black epoxy that makes it look like the universe or stars or things like that. And then do Galaga on that.
Yeah, you could do some really cool shit. That's a neat idea.
Do some cool shit. Yeah.
Nice.
So I really want to start pushing that.
Right.
At least get electrical ran out there, No
doubt.
Get it cleared out. Get
organized.
Tools in there, organized, get some more wood.
You got some nice space for it.
I do. Yeah, I have to utilize the upstairs a little more in there.
Right. Yeah. No, that's cool, man. What else?
That's a pretty big one, dude.
I don't know. I thought you might have other resolutions.
Yeah, I want to make sure that my baby learns how to get potty trained.
Right. I mean, that's a big one.
Yeah, New Year's resolutions.
So yeah, those are some good New Year's resolutions, man.
Yeah. What about you? What are your New Year's resolutions?
Well, I think first and foremost, I think I have the medicine. I'm gonna quit smoking cigarettes. First
Okay.
and foremost, I don't want to give myself too many because I think that that's where you fuck it up. But I really want to really try hard to lose some weight and get into some better shape because I'm getting old and everything hurts now and I'm getting arthritis. I'm not getting it. I have it.
Yeah.
And some days, dude, my hands are all swollen and I can barely even make fists. I was having problems with it on the last gig I was doing. One of the last gigs I was doing, and it might have been inclement weather as well, but it was just like I know I could the person that I work with who gives me the gigs
Yeah.
where I work. She's a Facebook friend, and she was like, "You really should look into your diet." And at that point, a lot of days off, man. Charlie and I were rocking Chick-fil-A. So,
Chick-fil-A.
it's good, tastes nice, but I'm sure it's not good to eat
So much salt.
every other day and stuff. And so, yeah, so maybe I was like, because like since a little after a lot of eating that kind of shit, because when I'm home, I don't have an opportunity to eat fast food half as much as when I'm on the road and it's quick and easy lunch or dinner. And I'm also including like the Applebee's and the Buffalo Wild Wings and stuff. That's kind of fast food. A little higher quality, sure, but
Fried
it's not
food.
great. Domino's, whatever, a pizza place. It's mozzarella sticks. It's not good. When I'm home, and you know this, but for the people out there and listening, there's not much around here. You're making most, if not all, your meals. You're not. There's not enough places that do takeout around here that I enjoy. So, and the one that I do is 45 minutes
near
away.
me.
Yeah, see, you like live in the fucking amazingness of down there.
I can throw a piece of dog shit at McDonald's from my house almost.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And you've got all sorts of cool stores right down the fucking road from you, too.
Yeah.
And then some.
Did you see the one that I sent you?
Well,
Oh my God, we're going. We are going.
Oh, yes.
The toys.
That is near you?
That is on your way to my house.
Okay. Yeah. Then
So
we're doing
you remember
that,
where
obviously.
you remember where the church was where we did the baptism?
Yeah. I have an idea of it.
So that main road, my road.
Yeah.
Right. If you were to go past the church going back up north, probably another 2 minutes that way.
Nice.
There it is. And
Nice.
that church is what, like 4 minutes from my house, if that.
Right. That's dope, dude.
Yeah. So it's pretty cool. Jess went in there the other day. She found all sorts of stuff, dude. All sorts of stuff. They've got tons of Ninja Turtles stuff. They've got Star Wars stuff, old Star Wars stuff. They've got VHS. Oh, my picture didn't come through the other day. Jess comes home. She paid $2.50 for this.
What was it?
Original VHS Willow.
No shit.
No shit, dude. I was like, what?
Nice.
She's like, oh yeah, there's tons of VHS there. They're really cool, like originals.
That is cool.
No way.
Have a
And it was
couple
in pretty
pieces
good
of good
condition.
ones. Yeah,
man.
Honestly, there's a couple movies I would kill to just have on VHS. I would never have I actually have a TV with a built-in VHS player that works. Believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah, Paul gave it to me. It was his ex-wife's and she didn't want it. Well, I don't think I'd dare watch a tape that old just because. But I had one of the I think if not the first copy of Batman, all black with the big symbol.
Yep, so did I.
I would like that. I don't give a shit about returns. I had Wayne's World, but I wouldn't want one of those. But Ghostbusters, the old school style. I'd take a Ghostbusters 2.
Yeah.
I would want Nightmare on Elm Street 1 and 3.
Okay.
And I think I'd be pretty happy with that. Oh, I would need the Back to the Futures.
Yeah, I would want Hook again.
Oh, yeah?
I remember having that as a kid. Hook was awesome. And that cover was a really great cover.
It was. I just watched that the other day, funny enough.
Yeah, good movie. I mean, that's another movie that I could watch over and over again.
It stands up to the test of
Yeah.
time. Some of the graphics are a little hokey, but
Bob Shaw gave me that when I was a kid.
Nice.
Yeah, well, he used to, his family, they owned Shaw Store.
Yeah, I remember.
Right there. Yeah, they did movie rentals.
I do remember that.
Yeah, VHS rentals, and he gave me one.
Fucking fact. My
And
dad
they're
either
pretty good,
bought a
too.
gun there or might have bought that 22 from there. Because they had guns too and ammo, didn't they? At one point.
Yeah,
Fishing
they had
gear.
everything.
Yeah, it was like an outdoor store.
Yeah, and deli.
Yep, that's right, man.
They made sandwiches. They made all sorts of shit.
Yeah, because right across from them was Jasper Minerals.
Jasper. Yep.
Yeah, because my mom used to go in there and get her fucking magic crystals.
Yeah, put them in the moonlight. It's a full moon. Get your crystals out, bitches.
I just saw a funny clip, and he's like, "When?" This guy's like, "When?" It's comedian. He's like, "When did we replace the word snake with essential?" And I was like, "What is he talking about?"
What?
Essential oils. And I was like, "That's fucking funny." When did we?
That's good shit.
When did we?
That
I wish I
is
could
good shit.
say who it was. I can't remember. It was one of those Facebook clips. But if you guys type it in on Google, I'm sure you can find who it was. I was like, "This comedian's good. That's fucking funny," because that's exactly like. Do not get me wrong. I understand certain smells like what is it? Helps you sleep. Lavender. It's true.
Yeah, and then like mint helps, wake you up.
Right.
And,
but like the commercialization of all these other oils and shit, like stop. When women are on moms, I don't like this. This is a scary one. They might yell at me for saying something like this, but listen, when I see these Facebook posts,
bitches.
They're like, I have been putting essential oils in my son's. What kind of essential oils do you use for a male boy going through puberty? I've been putting essential oils in my son's cereal and his hair and his shampoo, on his sheets and stuff, and he still doesn't seem to be taming down. It's like, God fucking damn it, shut the fuck yeah. So yeah, so also there's another one I could say. For looking towards 2023, I will not be getting any essential oils this year.
No, not this year. Well,
we'll see how bad 2023 is, but I actually expect it to be fine.
No, I have a good feeling about 2023. Honestly, I do. I think things are gonna start coming up, Bubba.
Yeah.
Just it's been
honest
to goodness. It's been a while. Like I feel like, man, I've been pushing and working hard and fucking paying my dues and just going through the shittiest times sometimes, and
right,
I'm ready for that to be done.
Yeah, man.
And I'm hoping that that's happening.
Well, you also deserve it too, so I think it will. And that's the thing. Let's hope for everyone that we know and everyone listening and stuff. Let's hope 2023 does shape up to be a good year because, I mean, not just within personal lives and stuff, but and I don't want to get too far into it, but shit's been fucked. Prices of things have been fucked.
Yeah.
It doesn't make it easy no matter what, unless you're rich. All of this affects the largest portion of the United States. So whether you're low class, poor, medium class, whatever, middle, upper, middle.
Dude, go drive to work every day during the week, and then now take a quarter of your paycheck and put it in your gas tank.
Yeah, if you're lucky. I mean, imagine the people who have to commute that don't have like mass transit. I mean, imagine someone up here having to go, that hour down south to where we would go to a mall and shit.
Oh, yeah, man. I mean, I used to make an hour and a half drive from my house.
I used to have to either go down there or like towards the Saratoga area. And that was back when shit was cheap. Because then you're not only looking at that, but like, it's a little more convenient. I'm going to just get some fast food. And the next thing you know, and that's another thing that I've noticed is way fucking up there these days.
Yeah.
Vanishing of the dollar menu and shit like that I've been reading about online. There's things going on.
Dude, when was the last time you had any food at Stewie's?
I haven't had ever. How about that?
Dude. Like I was in there and I was thinking to myself, when in the fuck did it cost like $5 for a cheeseburger at Stewart's?
Right. You know,
These
that's
things were always
funny.
like $1.
That is literally funny that you say that, because the twins that we know that we used to work with at the first lighting company we worked at,
Yeah.
the one that worked downstairs,
Yeah.
put like, I got put in this group with them that the one that worked in our department created on Facebook, and it was like just
Yeah.
basically meant to like take a picture on your travels and throw it in here. And the fourth one, he posts like a picture of like exactly that, like a cheeseburger lunch special or something, and this astronomical price. And the twin responds back like, when the fuck did that happen? Same exact thing that you're saying. Like all of a sudden, I don't know if like someone flipped a switch, but this was definitely something that people are like noticing. And honestly, and I might be lying. I might have actually had like a burger or cheeseburger every now and again back in the day, many moons ago, maybe when I first started working at that lighting company. That might have been a lunch every now and again. And I remember the quality wasn't horrible, if that's what I'm thinking of. But it just better be a good fucking decent burger for that price, dude. At that point, fuck, get yourself a George Foreman grill and a DC converter or whatever for your fucking car, and go buy yourself $5 of meat and make you and your buddies all burgers for lunch. Fuck's sake.
Yeah, that sounds nice.
I love a good burger.
I love a good burger.
Oh, it's hard not to love burgers, man. But if I'm trying to look at my waistline next year, less burgers. Or if I'm gonna have burgers, no bun. Don't cheese it up so much. Cheesy fuck.
I love cheese.
Cheese is so good when it's melted. I hate cold cheese,
so
but I
good.
love melty cheese.
I love it all.
And I love Velveeta shells and cheese.
I don't like that.
Really? Are you a blue box blues kind of kid?
No.
You want real cheese?
Yeah, I want mac and cheese. Like real mac and cheese.
I don't like that.
My grandmother used to make.
No, not for me.
Oh no,
like
it's actually it's real food. Oh no.
I know, exactly. Like you're talking like crumbles on top.
It can. Yeah, if they want to do that.
I mean, it's not bad, but
I like it. It's nice.
Usually when I have it, it's not the type of cheese that I want.
Yeah, so you want that super processed, nasty
Listen,
shit.
here's the thing, man. I grew up, my mom made these wicked Velveeta grilled cheese sandwiches. It takes me back in time, man. And
sure.
Yeah,
see, the thing for me is I grew up, my mom and my grandmother always made like mac and cheese from the box, like all the time, dude. I feel like I'm fucking mac and cheesed out on occasion. Yeah, but it was I'll have some mac and cheese, and and it was Velveeta shells and cheese.
I was gonna say, was it the powdered?
Sometimes
that can be delicious, though.
Yeah, sure. It used to be, yeah.
Back in the day, it wasn't.
But dude,
the worst.
No, not anymore, man. I had it enough. I'm done. Especially when I can use real cheese and make it like I like.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, maybe that's part of the problem too. I got to stop eating so much processed food. But I mean, like at the end of the day, that's pretty good for what I'm trying to accomplish. I think.
Yeah. No.
For next year. Yeah. And just try to be more available to people, because sometimes I tend to get messages from friends and stuff, and I don't want to answer right away, or I literally forget to answer. I'll be like, I got to get to that later.
Yeah, I do the same.
I need to be a little more present in my extended friends' lives, and I think that's something I want to work on this coming year.
That's a good
one. And it happens a lot.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that better than you. I'm gonna do it.
This is a fucking challenge now. You're a motherfucker. Like, why would you do that? Like, okay, fucking send it, bitch. See what you got.
Okay. Charlie Volchek, I'm gonna call you first.
I haven't thought of that guy in a while. But like
Yeah,
I
he
just
gave Erica his phone number for me to call him.
how many
He's
years ago?
Homeland Security now, dude. Did you know that? He works for Homeland Security, he does like all sorts of stuff with them. He's doing like background checks of people. He does
Probably
prep
everyone he
work
went to
on
school
different
with just to
things.
see who's the most fucked up.
Maybe, probably.
Hey, you know what's great? I don't have shit on my record. So fuck you. Eat a dick, Homeland Security.
Yeah.
I've never done nothing wrong.
Yeah.
I,
Sure.
We're good boys.
Yeah. I did get arrested.
We don't. If you don't want, you don't need to say anything about that.
I can tell it.
Okay, but hey, maybe next year try not to
we'll
get
do
arrested.
it later. Maybe next time.
Yeah, we can. You can tell the story.
Yeah,
That
'cause
would
this
be a
was
good one for next one.
Yeah. Okay, it will be for next time. I'm sorry. I'll tell you
Hey,
all
let
about
me
the
ask
time
you
I
a
got
question.
arrested.
Let me ask you a question off the record. Does that show up in a background check?
I don't think so. It was just a walking violation, something like that.
Word.
Like jaywalking
Yeah,
or
'cause
something.
Soul Tech definitely does background checks, just so you know.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Cool.
And I don't think that's
Well, it's
anything
legal
that.
now.
Yeah, I don't think that's anything that would stop you. They're looking
No.
for stuff that's gonna, either
Yeah.
violent stuff that they don't want in their kind of shit, or
Yeah.
border problems.
Yeah.
Anyways. So
It was
yeah.
expunged. No, it's yeah, we're good.
So yeah, those are my resolutions for the coming year. I think and try to try to have more time for creativity, because I'll be out on the road and I got to figure out how we're going to continue to do this properly or close to properly. I don't know
Yeah.
if the videos will end, or if they're going to be very basic like this, but from a hotel room, for me.
Yeah.
But get it figured out. Maybe get some more extra equipment like a Go XLR Mini and one of your style mics.
Yeah, dude.
Or take this one on the road with me. Not the arm. Get a cheap arm that I can attach to, or something that'll go in my luggage. Bolt to a table in a hotel room. I don't know. But yeah, I want to make sure we keep doing this, because I've been having a lot of fun doing this. So yeah, that's it.
I enjoy it.
That's it for my New Year's resolutions, I think. But
yeah. Has that ever been a movie?
What's that?
A New Year's resolution movie.
Oh yeah,
like
I'm
a
sure
movie
it has.
Where all of it is based on New Year's resolutions. Like, say you take 10 characters and each of them has a New Year's resolution, and you follow them throughout their year, and it bounces back between their stories.
And they're interwoven.
Yeah,
even
something like that.
That'd be interesting.
Like, could that be a movie? That could be a movie.
Probably. Sounds different.
It hasn't been a movie, has it?
I don't know, man. I mean, if anything, Simpsons have done it. Simpsons did it.
Probably.
I mean, let's face it, they've pretty much done everything. But no, that'd be an interesting way.
I had to explain that to somebody recently, that they didn't believe me that the whole Simpsons conspiracy thing was real. And I was like, oh yeah, there's like a whole thing about this. And I started going through the instances and showing them this video. It's pretty funny.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Time traveling fucks. Or they just already know what the simulation is because they're in control of it. But anyways. On that note though, this new year is marks exactly 2 years since I've had an alcoholic beverage as well.
Exactly 2 years.
Exactly 2 years.
So when are you gonna give that stuff up?
That has to be part of it. I know. Coca-Cola, man.
That's like one of the biggest parts of it.
I know. Shut up.
That's like the part of it. That's almost worse than the fucking Siggy Sig.
I know. That's something I enjoy a lot.
Coca-Cola, gasoline.
It's not gonna be. It's not gonna be. It's not gonna be a full give up. I'll cut back, but I'm not. I'm gonna allow myself to have like a can with every meal.
What about like with every meal?
I eat 2 meals a day, motherfucker.
Okay.
2 instead of 12 or more is better, right?
Yeah.
Because somehow I
That's
can
true.
pack away 12 of these motherfuckers, 140 calories a day, and I'm not like a fucking house.
Holy shit. It's because you must be pissing it out faster than it can accumulate.
No fucking way. No, dude,
If you're
it's the
drinking
amount
them
that
like
I'm.
that, maybe.
Because here's the thing: I put on a shirt. And it's been, been like 50 days since I was working, and a shirt that a buddy bought me that fit perfectly fine at a load-in does not fit me right now. It's either that or it shrunk since it's been washed. And I was like, okay, I could have gained some weight because I always tend to lose the weight when I'm out on the road, even though I drink just the same amount of Cokes. So I know that if I cut them out, if I had 2 or 3 a day, that's not going to be as bad as 12 or 15 or whatever I'm drinking.
Right.
At least close to a 12 pack a day, if not more on some days.
That's intense. Holy shit.
But I mean, still, I hold it well. Like I'm not.
No.
And how am I not diabetic? That's what's freaking me out, man. Because that means like that's probably coming sooner rather than later, right?
Dude, can I say something?
Yeah.
If a vampire bites you,
right,
you're gonna be so sweet. You're gonna be like,
thanks, man.
They're gonna be like, holy fuck, is this pancake syrup?
Maybe it is. It probably is as thick as syrup from it. It's like all it is high fructose corn syrup.
So, cutting back on Coca-Cola, will you be drinking water?
What else am I going to drink? Juice isn't a good alternative because of the sugars in that.
No, I know. I'm just asking.
I mean, maybe if I could find like a Gatorade that was no sugar that tasted decent, and I'm probably not. Anything that's not sugar.
Body armor is not bad.
Vitamin
water is not bad.
I could do probably some vitamin water. I like that, but that still probably has a shit ton of calories in it and sugar.
Not as much as you would think.
Yeah, so if I could find the right alternative that I actually like the taste of, that would be my next, like, I need a sweet-ish pick-me-up. But what I'm going to really want to do is I'm probably going to want to find a soda, because it's going to be bubbly. It's probably going to have to be something bubbly that I enjoy, and I hate seltzer water. I hate regular water with bubbles in it. It doesn't have a flavor. Like, maybe I'll experiment with like spritzing lemon in seltzer water, something to give it a little taste. I don't know. Because I like lemon in regular water. So maybe that'll be what mineral, can kick me over to like a mineral water or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Sounds kind of dumb, but.
Yeah, I don't know. Jeez, nice motions. He just made this stupid ass like gang sign basically.
I wouldn't know gang sign if it hit me in the face.
Okay.
It takes a lot to curl your hands and do crazy shit, like, and make it right. I probably just totally got myself set up for assassination with what I just did with my hands.
Yeah, you be careful around Cincinnati, boy.
Jesus Christ, yeah. Get shot up at Cincinnati. What that'd be? What a fucking loser I would be, huh?
Yeah.
This last place anyone wants to get shot. That and the pecker. True story.
How many people do you think have been shot in the pecker?
Oh, more than you can even count.
One of my favorite videos that pops up on Facebook every once in a while is this kid. He's got this like Nerf gun. And it's one of the ones where like you pull back the thing that allows it to fire.
Right.
Right. So this kid, he pulls it back and then he holds it to his junk and then fires the fucking Nerf gun. And like I don't know what had happened. Like, did the air go like into him and then or something? I don't know. But he did the dance, the Irish jig.
I bet he did.
Just oh, hilarious. Hilarious.
Hilarious.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
So have you been watching anything recently? What's been on your radar? Anything
Actually,
good?
I've been rewatching something.
Yeah,
I don't
well,
want to tell you what it is.
Well, I've been watching the Equalizer movies, and let me just tell you.
Me.
Yeah, I know I told you, but I haven't told them. If you haven't seen the Equalizer movies and you like action, yeah, do it. Just saying, Denzel's fucking bad ass in them. Have you seen him?
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
You're gonna hate me.
No,
I don't like Denzel Washington.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Why don't you like Denzel Washington?
I can't stand him for some reason.
Have you ever seen the Book of
sorry,
Eli?
Denzel, dude. Yeah, didn't like that.
Wow. Okay. All right.
Sorry, bro.
That's fine, man. Hey, listen, I get it. I think a lot of people out there are going to disagree with you, though. I mean, I think that,
I know, and it's like
how Teresa
gravy, bro.
doesn't like fucking
I
Tom
wish
Hanks.
I liked him.
Okay,
It's the weirdest thing. Don't get me wrong. Like, I think that he is talented in a bunch of things. It's just he's not. I don't know. He's just not. Doesn't do it for me. He's not an actor that I'm like going out of my way to go see his stuff. That's all.
That's the thing. Like, I don't
Never
really normally do, but just recently, this past year, I've watched the Book of Eli, Equalizer 1, Equalizer 2, and I realized, man, this guy's great. I really enjoy it.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I always give it a try. I'll give it a try.
You know, Pedro Pascal's in the second one.
Who?
Pedro Pascal?
Pedro Pascal.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Really?
I'm bad with names, I guess. I'm sure I'll know. Oh, yeah, him. Yeah.
I think.
I'm
Maybe
watching
he's in
him.
that.
I'm watching him right now on Game of Thrones.
Oh, is he in the new one?
No, the original Game of Thrones.
Huh? He's in that?
Pedro, what's his name? That's what his real name is. Yes. He's Prince Oberyn from Dorne.
Hold on, maybe I'm getting shit
Gets
wrong.
his head squished by the mountain.
Yeah, he's in The Mandalorian. Game of Thrones. Okay, same guy. I honestly, I guess I didn't pay enough attention in Game of Thrones. I did not realize he was there. But I've also seen some movies,
2 seasons,
that I realize he's not really a new actor. He's not.
No, not at all.
I'm pretty sure The Equalizer 2 was filmed before The Mandalorian, right?
Oh yeah.
So like now I'm realizing I'm seeing him places pop up, and I'm like, oh,
he's been in a bunch of stuff.
I didn't realize you were like, because all of a sudden, when The Mandalorian comes out, all of a sudden, it's a big franchise, so everybody gets buzzworded, and all of a sudden you realize someone that you might not have seen.
Wonder Woman.
Yeah, I saw that on the thing. Yeah,
right.
I think so. I believe I saw that. IMDb. Yeah, he's a guy like him. He's a good actor.
Mm-hmm.
He's really great in number 2. He's great. Equalizer 2. But yeah, no, I mean the fun. I thought they were fun. It was kind of like John Wick in a lot of respects.
Okay.
But like Personal Vendetta style. I mean, it's so very similar to John Wick in that respect. But like,
interesting.
The cinematography I was really down with. Because trust me, it's not just Denzel. It's not the fucking cool shit he's doing and fucking people up and capping motherfuckers. Like, it's because he's like, I don't want to give away too much, but anyways, it's very stylistically in a way. or in a sense, it gives that John Wick kind of action vibe.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
like the cinematography and stuff, like whoever, I really need to look up who was the DP because man, especially the first one, there's even in the second one, there's just this very stylistic look and frame to every fucking scene.
Okay.
It's just very like I really, especially the first one, I especially recommend. The second one again is good, but to me, I guess there's a third one coming out, so we'll see. That's coming out next year. So, but if you can
so
give it a try at least
Equalizer.
once.
You know what comes to my mind when I hear that?
What?
The Equalizer.
What's that?
So have you've seen Wolf of Wall Street?
Yeah, of
right?
course. Yeah.
Okay. So there's the scene when he's introducing his father and who his dad is, right? And that's Rob Reiner.
Yep.
So Rob Reiner's in his house and he's talking on the phone and whoever called had interrupted him while he was watching The Equalizer when it was a TV show.
Yeah.
And he's like, they're interrupting Equalizer. And then they're like, she goes, oh, he killed him. And he goes, who killed him? What happened? The guy. What guy? And then all of a sudden you see like Steve Buscemi on the TV because he was in an episode of The Equalizer.
Right.
Or like 2 episodes, something like that. Yeah, young Steve Buscemi with glasses on in The Equalizer. So yeah, that's what I think of when I hear The Equalizer.
Well, there's also an Equalizer TV show, a new one now. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Chicken.
Everybody's cashing in on the Equalizer. Franchise.
And that's the thing. I don't know if that Equalizer is the same as this. I don't know if they're actually, if that was like a movie boot of that show. I never even thought of that until you brought it up. So they might be related. I don't know. I'll have to look it up.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, because that's what we do. We do dumb shit like that. Look up.
That's why I have
Equalizer.
That's why I have a head full of dumb information that's like pretty much pointless unless we're doing shit like this.
I'm the same.
And meanwhile, in school, I was a mental idiot. I couldn't tell you much. I mean, I could tell you quite a bit that I learned in school, and like still I have a lot of French phrases and words, shit like that. But like not like I can recite pop culture history, which I know sometimes I'm a little off about, maybe by a date or whatever, but like in terms of accuracy, right? I know that my shit's on point compared to anything I ever learned in school. Yeah. Nothing to be proud of, I don't think. I don't know.
You
maybe
know
in
what
this
I
day
was
and age.
Just thinking about.
What's that?
So I was listening to our episode today.
Okay. Which one? The last episode, Christmas episode?
The one that you, that you sent me today.
Yeah.
So I was listening to that, and you were saying, if I actually did say Josh,
yes,
I swear to God, I'm gonna be so pissed. And I was like, okay, you did.
Okay, you did. And I just kept talking.
And you totally did.
I totally did too. And I heard it when I was editing it, and I was like, did I?
That's funny.
I'm like, are we gonna come back to that? Like, I totally forgot. Because again, that one was recorded quite a while ago compared to this one going out. This is being recorded the day of last week's release. Normally it would have been recorded like 2 weeks ago, but we played games instead. Then it would have been recorded this week or whatever, but we moved it to Friday. No, I don't know. It's all messed up. The dates are on my files, but anyway, yeah, I saw that. I had a good chuckle. I was like, yeah, that's definitely typical me.
Laugh.
Not so smart, but kind of smart, but not so smart indeed. That's me. I'm sorry for being me. Oh man,
that's me.
Can you believe it's going to be 2023?
I can believe that it's going to be 2023.
I know, since we've lived through it, but I mean, like, how did we get here?
I don't know. I feel like I took a shit and here we are.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird how time passes these days.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm watching movies that are like, seem like they came out just a couple years ago, and I'm like, this was 2006, or, and then I go, that was 16 years ago, almost 17 years ago.
Dude, I like watching movies where I'm thinking like, oh, okay. This is a late 70s movie. I'm going, huh. This movie's like 50 years old.
Yeah, isn't that fucked
This
up?
movie's like 40 years old.
Yeah, because like when we were watching movies back in the day when it was a long time ago, like the movie, this was 20 years old, or and those were old
10
movies,
years
and now
old, yeah.
those movies are like 50 years old, 60 years old. There's movies I watch that are from the 60s and 70s that I'll still watch. Now,
Oh, yeah.
those movies are 50 and 60 fucking years old. Ghostbusters, we're going to be coming up on it being 50 years old, right? 40 years old. 40 years old. Yeah, 40 years.
40,
in
yeah.
2024.
Yeah, 40.
Jesus, Animal House? Think about that.
That's 50.
Easily, if not 60.
Yeah.
Coming up soon. You know what I mean?
Stripes.
81, I believe. 80. So
Wow.
40 something years now. 40 to 42 years old, I think, that movie. Like this is it's really crazy. Ooh. You turn around one day and you're old as fuck.
What about for a TV show? MASH. And I'll still watch episodes of that shit, dude. Right. I love MASH.
Right. Cheers. Early 80s for me. That's Golden Girls. I'll watch that shit like that. 80s, 90s. Like,
dude, listen to this. So the girls at work that I work with, they got me a Bob Ross Chia Pet.
Nice.
For my desk, which is awesome. So I was on the Chia Pet website looking at like special instructions and whatnot. They had the entire Golden Girls Chia Pet.
Get out of here.
I was like, what?
Get out of here.
All the Golden Girls.
That's awesome.
It was pretty cool.
That is
You should
awesome.
look it up right now. Look at the chiapet.com. I'm telling you. Do it. It'd take you a second. And they also have the clapper on that website. Jeez. I'm pretty sure it's the same creator.
Blanche. Sophia.
Oh, you see it?
Yeah. Well, they have individual ones, and then they have like a 4-way that's like Mount Rushmore. Did you see that one?
No, I didn't. That's awesome.
Hold on. Let me see if I can get a bigger picture here. Nah. It's going to be hard for you to see, I think, but.
Oh, I see it.
This is fucking dope, dude.
Yeah.
I'd be rocking that out. Yeah, man. Well, I'm hoping this year's a good year for everybody. That's for sure.
Agreed. Good luck, everybody.
Good luck.
May the odds be ever in your favor.
Watch that balls drop and shit, and celebrate that you've lived another year, and that we're all blessed, and that we get to do it again together.
Isn't that a fucked up way of looking at it, though?
Dude, man, I'm seeing people dying all the time now that are in their 30s and shit.
No, I'm talking about, hold on. Talking about us watching the ball drop. Like, what the fuck is up with that tradition? Is that supposed to be like, oh, you're dropping the ball, you dumb fucks, and it's the beginning of the year?
I don't know. It's like a visual representation of something. I don't know. Like what? Yeah, that is a weird one.
Yeah.
I mean, but then again, I mean, a lot of traditions are weird.
Yeah.
And they usually come from multiple places, But I mean, it is weird. And it's weird that everybody has to go and do it. Like, oh, I gotta go, like, and see it, at least see it once. Like, that has never been once on my thing. Like, I need to go down to New York City and see this shit.
Absolutely not.
And
I've
that's
had
before
to be in New
diseases
York
and shit
for that day. Oh, it sucks so bad.
Yeah, you're not
We were
going anywhere
doing
quick.
disco biscuits at the Nokia.
Okay.
And yeah, my
Did I do
something
that one
got
with you?
stolen.
No.
No, it was. Wait, was it you? No.
I know
Honestly,
I
I
did some New
can't
Year's shows
remember.
for them or Mo
But
or
it
somebody.
sucked. It sucked. Huge crowd of people. You could barely get to the fucking theater because everybody was there for Times Square.
Yeah, no thank
Did
you.
not enjoy it.
Would not want to be driving a box truck around in that. I feel like I have. You're still fucking with your ears, man.
Don't tell me what I can do.
I'm not saying you can or can't. I'm just saying you are. Now you're stroking them. Oh, nice.
Feels nice. They're soft.
They are,
I
man.
enjoy.
They are shit. Well, man, I think we've gotten to a good place here. You're in a great place, judging by what you're doing.
I feel like $100.
Fucking A right, man. Well, is there anything
As Chevy
else
Chase would say.
you wanted to say before we got out of here?
Yeah. Bye. I'm Bubba.
Bye. We'll see you all or hear you all or you'll hear us or see us next time. As today was the first time that I've tried this new thing that I'm doing where I'm actually controlling the edit before it goes out by switching scenes to people talking. It's a little janky, but it'll get better.
Yeah, I don't know how it turned out, but I bet it's gonna be good.
I'm about to share a little with you just to see what you think.
Okay.
And then after we're done here. And then so hopefully you enjoy that. That means the videos will be again arriving on the day that of the same release, same time drop. So that we can kind of and then I need to find a way to be able to tell people, hey, if you're listening on Podbean but you would prefer Spotify, go there. We're on a bunch of different platforms. We're all over the place. So I gotta try to get that down. But looking forward to next year, I'm hoping that we'll still be able to produce one episode a week. The bare minimum I would ever want to go down to would be 2 a month.
Okay.
I think that would be, especially as I get busy and you're always kind of busy, so my days never work out with yours. We're gonna take it a step at a time. Hopefully like what I want to do starting next year is maybe we'll sit down and record 2 episodes at once again. And that way everyone can enjoy more of this as we go. But this isn't something that because of work it's gonna stop. There might have to be gaps or periods of time. But
I mean, like we said, this is a hobby and we're just gonna not stress over it, dude. That's
rolling with it. Just rolling with it. And eventually we'll probably have enough where I could release a couple episodes of just fucking blooper bullshit. So
so anyway, whipping our asses out.
That's not ever going anywhere.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay.
You can put mine out there. I don't care.
Butterfingers.
Butterfingers.
Butterfingers. All right, everybody. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See you next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Watch my hand disappear.
Me too. Look, I'm going so fast, man. I'm going so fast it looks still.